Hey everybody, it's YGO Paladin, and I gotta give it to Konami today. They are on the ball with releasing more announcements about upcoming products in the OCG. We just got the announcement for 5 new archetypes for the Link Vrains Pack 3. And for this video, we're gonna be talking about the 3 new Shaddoll cards that were just announced that will be in the Shaddoll Structure Deck. I have not looked at these cards. I have not read what they have done, but they have been posted at my Instagram page, and I haven't even uploaded the last video yet at the time of recording this video. So I am like trying to do my hardest to get these videos up to you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get straight to these cards and read what they do, because I am very curious to see what these Shaddoll cards are going to do. So let's get right into these cards and start with the new monster. It is Alicia Doll Windy. Interesting. It is a level 3 wind psychic flip effect monster, 1500 attack points, 1000 defense. Pretty good stats. You can only use one of this card's name's first or second effect per turn, and only once that turn, so it's one or the other. First effect, flip. You can special summon one Shaddoll monster from your deck in face up or face down defense position except itself. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. That's actually really good. And I believe you can also fusion summon with face down monsters. I think you can. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe you can. Second effect of that, if this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can special summon one Shaddoll monster from your deck face down defense position except itself. Wait a minute, really? Both effects are special summoning from the deck? Yeah. Okay, alright, I'm not gonna lie, this is actually pretty good, and it is a wind monster. I believe this will go in tangent with the one El Shaddoll fusion monster that is not usable at all. What is it called? Winda? No, not Winda. I forgot what the wind one was called, but I like it. I like the effects of this. It's only one or the other, and by obvious reasons, because if both effects were available to use at the same time, that's 2 special summons from the deck. So this card is really good. I like this card. I think Konami is really hitting the ball with these cards, and it is a wind monster, so I already stated that earlier, but I do like that they're going for different attributes. You know what I mean? I think the deck really needs attributes of its own archetype, not just having to rely on like hand traps or like other engines for the deck that can utilize itself to go into the fusion monsters. You know what I mean? So let's go into the next monster, which we have Isha Doll Caius, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. It is a level 2 light spellcaster. Okay, so for construct, it is a spellcaster flip effect monster, 900 attack and 100 defense. Okay, you can only use one of these cards' effects, first and second effects effect per turn, and only once that turn. Sorry, got a little tongue tied. First effect, flipped. You can special summon one Shaddoll monster from your hand in face up or face down defense position. So this card focuses on the hand. That's cool. Second effect, if this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you could send one Shaddoll monster from your hand to the graveyard, and if you do, apply the following effect for the rest of the turn. This effect is, all monsters you control gain attack and defense equal to the sent monster's original level times 100. I'm not familiar with like, I remember a good key part about Shaddolls. I don't remember the whole dynamic of the deck. I really cannot remember all of it because I haven't played Shaddolls since they were first reprinted, and that was like, what, 2015? I want to say it was 2015. I could be wrong, but I haven't played Shaddoll since then, and looking at these cards and knowing they're good structure deck, that might change. So I'm not very knowledgeable of what are the best cards other than like Dragon. I believe Dragons and which one, Beast, I believe, are the better ones to want to send to the graveyard. So I don't think that this card's going to be all that good, but it is a light target for El Shaddoll construct, so that could be like the only redeeming factor for this card. But I can be giving this card a harsh review because I am not very knowledgeable, so I kind of have like a biased opinion about that. So moving on to the final card, we have Shaddoll Incarnation. It is a normal trap card. You can only use one of this card's name's first or second effects per turn, and only once that turn. So each card is having a very restrictions on the first or second effect, and you can only use one of those effects. So first effect, target one Shaddoll monster in your graveyard, special summon it, and face up or face down defense position. I like that. Second effect, you can banish this card and one Shaddoll card from your graveyard to activate one of these effects. Change one face down monster you control to face up defense position. Change one face up monster you control to face down defense position. So that's not terrible. That's not terrible at all. I actually like that. So This card is not terrible. No, I'm repeating myself on saying that. It's decent. I don't know how great it's gonna be, but I do like the fact that you can special summon one from the graveyard, and that's just, you could set it, special summon one, see what happens from there. The second effect, not bad. I do like that you can have that kind of interaction during your opponent's turn because it is a trap card, so you can activate that at any given time. So that's actually pretty useful, I want to say. But again, I'm not sure which ones are the best monsters you want to have flipped on your opponent's turn, and it depends how you get them out on the board, you know what I mean? So it just really depends on that. And like I said, I'm not very knowledgeable. I cannot remember for the life of me what the hell these cards actually did, so I do apologize ahead of time. And I'm trying to look up something right now. I believe they did have like some reprinted cards that were going to be in here in the structure deck, and I think one card I did see, I don't know if it was confirmed, but I'm trying to look it up right now on their official Twitter page, because that's where I always tend to get my news. And they're always legit. They're legit. So while I'm trying to find that, my thoughts about these Shaddoll cards, not terrible at all. I think there is some sort of hidden synergy in there somewhere. I'm not familiar with the whole deck, like I said. And you don't want to always rely on just the hand traps or a different sort of engine. Like the the Shaddoll Dino deck that actually went first place not that long ago. I don't know if it was today. It might have been today or yesterday. Like, give a round of applause for that guy. He actually did go first with that deck. I can't remember if it was original or was it a regional? If it was something else, I'll have it right here to correct myself. But you know, people like to combine Shaddoll decks with Dino decks, and that's pretty, you know, that's reliable. That's pretty good. And with that, I think Shaddolls could be good on their own, but they just need the monsters to do that. And now that we're actually getting attribute-based cards, I think they're on the right track. You know what I mean? So it just really depends on how the whole deck is going to shape. It really depends if it's going to be like really good, or it's going to be like, ooh, just not really what they need it to be in order to be competitive. And okay, let me see. I'm clicking on this page. It depends if it loads, because it's sometimes, oh wait, it's loading. All right. Sorry about that. I know I'm like all over the place, but I wasn't really prepared to go into here. But I saw something that they said there was going to be some reprints announced here. Okay, we did get some reprints, and ooh, they're looking pretty good. But what I was saying about that thought was just that I just really don't remember the whole mechanics for Shaddolls to be a deck on their own. So I apologize if I'm talking and I'm like making no sense whatsoever, because it's been a while since I played Shaddolls. So let's talk about these reprints. We got 9 reprint cards that, I'm sorry, wait. I am so sorry, not 9, 7. We got 7 reprinted cards announced, and we have the Shaddoll Falco, Beast. We have Light Swarm. I can't remember, is it Ferris or something like that? I really can't remember the name. These are all in Japanese, so I don't have the English translations right here. But we do have BLS, Envoy the Beginning, which is amazing. If we get this card in the TCG, which I'm pretty sure we will, there's like no reason for us to not get this card. Well, there might be some reason, but we should get this card. Then we have El Shaddoll Fusion, which is kind of obvious. And then we got Living Fossil. That's actually really good. Living Fossil is actually not that expensive right now, but it's actually one of those decent cards that you always want to at least have your one of, especially if you're trying to go for like a Dark Warrior deck or anything like that. So seeing that is pretty good. And then we got Sinister Shadow Game, which I do remember that card because I don't think it had Shaddoll in the name, right? I'm pretty sure it was called Sinister Shadow Game. So very interesting reprints. If we do get the BLS and Living Fossil, I hope we get BLS, because I think it's in need of another reprint, because I think they're actually pretty up there, even for the comments. But yeah, that was my live reaction for the Shaddoll cards. So I'm not sure how many more Shaddoll cards we are gonna get. How many have been revealed so far? I can't remember. Was it just 2? Were there 2 revealed? I believe it was 2, so making this 5. I don't know. Structure decks tend to have like 10 new cards. So let's just say we got 5 announced, and let's just say that there's 10 normally in a structure deck when something comes out. If that is true, then we possibly might have 5 more new cards coming our way. And so far we have the wind, we have the light, and I believe we had the water. I want to say it was the water one because I believe it was a Gishki card. I want to say that the last one was. I could be wrong, which I do apologize if it was. And yeah, so we're just looking for the other attributes, and I hope we do get one more extra deck monster, but I think that's going to wrap it up for it, because I think it said that we were going to have, I'm sorry, I know I keep going back to my phone, but it's actually on my Instagram, which is, you know, YGO Paladin, if you guys want to keep up to date with all the new OCG, TCG news, everything, and it's much more quicker to go on there than to check out my videos, which is sadly true, but, you know, I love doing these kind of videos, even if it's just a recap of something I already posted. So let me look up that Shaddoll deck. Here we go. We have the Shaddoll deck, and this is for the TCG release. It's coming out on February 13th / the 14th. I'm sorry. I think the 13th is for OTS release, and 14th is the actual release date everywhere. So with this deck, we are getting... we're getting 49 cards. So I believe 9 cards are the extra deck cards. So with that, I believe we have the 6 attributes, the 1 new monster, so that's 7, and I feel like we're going to get the Link monster reprinted in here, so that'd be 8. If we are missing 1 more card, I hope it's a new monster. I don't know why I had my hands up like that. I hope it's a new monster, maybe a better Link, that'd be actually pretty cool, but if anything, it might just be like a token or something like that, I don't know. But maybe if it's another fusion, that would be really cool. And something I really want to see is like a Miracle Fusion for Shaddoll monsters. I think the deck is in need of that, and I would love to see something like that come out with the, if we have 5 more cards, I would love to see something like that. So with that, guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it, and be sure to subscribe to the channel for more upcoming videos, and I will keep you guys informed if there's going to be more Shaddoll cards. There definitely will be, more than likely will be. I'm just going to let you guys know when I'm going to do a video, or just post them on my Instagram, which again is YGO Paladin, where you get the news quicker than on my channel. But if you guys still want to support me on my channel, just hit the subscribe button. I really would appreciate that. So with that, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.